Okay, so here we are underground, and yep, that's not it. Let's just take these out for a test drive. So, unlike regular tools, these do not break. It looks like they're almost broken, but that's just their charge level. They can't actually break. They don't have an amount of uses. So the default charge does that. Just press V to charge it up. It goes a little bit faster. Press V again. It'll go a little bit faster, and then it can only be charged like twice. I think that's twice. What this can do, I believe, is obliterate all of an ore vein, I believe. So if we can find a vein of ore, I'll show you how this works. Let's see. A vein of ore. So just right click and it will give you a ball. It looks like that. That is just like the regular ball that the destruction catalyst gives you. And you just pick it up and it has all the stuff inside of it. This should take up everything in the vein, and I'm not sure, it might just drop it right next to you, no matter how far away you are from it. I think, or that might just be a different thing, I forget right now. So let's try it on this. I believe it might just give you it immediately. Might just place it right next to you. Just back away. Yeah, it just puts it right next to you. So the dark matter hammer, as you just saw right there, can actually be used as a weapon. It can actually be used as a weapon, so it's a pretty decent weapon. 2-hit skeleton, that's like better than a diamond sword, so it's pretty good. It's also a pickaxe. It works as a pickaxe. It's just a little bit slower than the fully charged version of this, so you can just charge it up with a V. It'll be a little bit faster. And you can charge it up again and it'll be a little bit faster. So an additional feature to this device, it also needs coal, so that's why I'm getting this coal. Or you can just use the Klein Star. You can use the Klein Star for this. But an additional feature to this that the pickaxe does not do, I should probably take this into some light so you can actually see it. 2-hit, that's pretty cool. It's not a shovel like the diamond hammer though. It's like a different type of hammer or something. It's a pretty decent pickaxe though. And mine's pretty much everything at about the same speed except obsidian. Like the lights just came from that, so yeah. So the other feature that I was talking to you about, if you have either coal in your inventory, redstone, or a Klein Star, you can do this if you right click. It'll also drop the sphere and you can just pick it up. So pretty stinking useful. It does use up a lot of coal, so just 2 uses used up like almost 20. Like 12, so yeah. Not the best thing to use unless you have a bit of EMC, so that's like almost 1,000 EMC just from one use. So it's about it for these tools. But if you try them out in the Nether, then you realize it's a lot faster. So I have gathered a diamond pickaxe just for demonstrations, my Klein Star, so I don't have to use coal, and yeah, I just gathered some other materials. So that goes just about as fast as the dark matter pickaxe mined up cobblestone. Let's try the dark matter pickaxe. A little bit faster. Try this. Just a little bit faster than the dark matter pickaxe. And boom! That helps. Careful of the exploding ores. And you can just clear out very large areas very quickly. Careful of the lava. Oh my. Don't really want that blowing me up. So, that's about it for the dark matter pickaxe and the hammer. The hammer is also a weapon. I don't think it can mine wood. I'll test that out right about now. Lingering fire noises. No, it cannot be used to cut down wood. However, never mind. So that's interesting. It's an interesting fact to note. And I'll be right back in the house. Okay, something that I haven't said before is the nether ore. There are nether copper ore, nether coal, nether iron, nether gold, nether diamond, etc. All the ores that you find in the natural world you can find in the nether. Something interesting about these nether ores? Hey look, it macerates into 4 of the dust. It macerates into 4 dust. And if you smelt a nether ore, it will turn into a regular ore. So don't go about smelting them all the time. That's not a safe idea. You won't get the most out of it if you smelt it. So if you do this the normal way, smelt it, it'll just double your resources. So it'll make 4 copper ore. If it's mod ore items, it'll just smelt it into the ore instead of turning it into the regular thing. And then you can just get 2 coal per, so it's helpful. That's gonna go spewing everywhere in a second. Yeah, so it could be helpful. But I'm gonna need to grab that real quick. And put that back in. It'll just get sucked right back around. Just take out the coal that comes in. I don't need that being in the way. Don't exactly want to smelt some coal. So that'll just so if you're going to go mining in the nether, it'll just effectively double your resources. Or you'll be mining like twice as fast. You'll get twice as much for the same amount of work. So yeah. Okay, so there's a few things we can do right now, but I'm going to do the more expensive of them. So what we're going to need is 3 dark matter and a bit of aeternalis fuel. We're going to need quite a bit of aeternalis fuel. So I'm just going to gather all the resources we don't really need at the moment. And yeah, all we gotta do is condense some of this like that. Okay, so I finished condensing a bunch, and we're going to make some red matter. Dark matter across the center, and aeternalis above and below. Aeternalis fuel above and below. Or alternateless. But aeternalis sounds better. So there is 1 red matter, and we're going to need a little bit more. Or not. We're kind of low on dark matter and diamond. So yeah, that's not the smartest idea. So what else we can do is just, I don't know, get the rest of this stuff and just condense as much of this as I can. That's not nearly enough. So